It sucks to lose friends. It's one of the most heartbreaking, most devilish things we can imagine. Not maybe devilish, but we don't like it because we lose our family members. We all go through it as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, or as a senior. We all lose friends. And at any point in life, at any certain age, it still hurts. We lose maybe even some part of ourselves because in that friend we embodied or we imprinted our own parts and we don't know how to go in life without them. It's we can lose friends in different different ways. They can either pass away, in which way we have to grieve even the death itself, but oftentimes we just lose them because we changed. As the saying goes, the man who crosses a river is not the same man and it's not the same river. So as we grow, the friends we have also grow, or they stay stuck, and we just go different ways. And so it's a normal part of life that another people replace other friends. That's just how it goes. You can have different responsibilities, different interests, or different life paths. And that's not wrong. That's just part of life. That's how life goes. I don't think it's necessarily bad. When you change or your friends change, it's just a natural process because either way you will find other people or you will just be more comfortable in your own skin. And I think that's more profitable, profitable or more attuned to what you actually want. I think you need to ask yourself if they give you energy. With one of my best friends, we agreed that when we decided that we don't want to talk with certain people or a certain friend group, we just decided if they give us energy, if they give us some not presence, but some enjoyment. You know, even if you are introvert, which is myself, I like to spend time with people who fulfill my intellectual needs, or I can talk with them about heavy stuff or some normal stuff, or just talk about life. And but they need to give me some energy, some, or I need to receive it, and I still need to give it back because for someone, if I don't give them energy, I totally understand that they don't want to talk to me. I think what we are also afraid about this question about losing friends or why do we lose them? Why are we so afraid of losing them? Is that we are afraid of change. We are afraid of new people. So, for example, I kind of disregarded or discarded almost everyone in my life from my other friend groups. I didn't receive the energy I needed. No, I wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't call it energy, but I just didn't vibe with them, or I maybe on another different path. And I think it's totally okay because when you try to improve yourself, you don't understand or you don't find yourself be understood by the people you are surrounded by. And I think it's okay. You need to find a new tribe, you need to find new people. And that's just part of life. You need to grieve. You need to grieve if you lose a friend. You need to grieve what you had. You need to grieve what you have now. And you need to grieve the future part. If you had a best friend from elementary school and you've been best friends for 20 years and then suddenly they changed and you just don't want to be friends with them anymore, well, you need to grieve that. You need to grieve that you imagine yourself at 80 years old with them on a backyard drinking a cup of coffee and just tell yourself that's life, or maybe go through the 5 or 6 stages of grief and be content with that idea that it's okay. It's really okay. the world is not burning. It's still standing, it's still rotating. You will find new people, or even if you don't find someone for the next, I don't know, 5 years, it's okay. It's really better to feel alone than you are alone than when you feel alone and you are with other people. One of the best parts, I think, is to embrace the change and to don't fight it, because life is entropy, life is chaos, life is ever changing and everlasting, and we need to go with it through the stream. We need to accept the changing part of our lives, because if you fight the change, then I don't think you can proceed forward. I don't think you can move forward. I don't think you can be better. And to the end point, I just want to say finding new friends can be great adventure. And a new adventure, you can maybe imagine yourself doing wild things or just trying new things which you've never tried before, because you were in this tight group, in this enclosure basically, and you haven't really gone past that. So I think it's a great opportunity to try new things. It's a great way to even realize what you want from life, what you want to change, what you want to keep. Because when you are not enveloped by some certain group, who, for example, I don't know, if you had friends who just like to drink or smoke weed or something like that, and you don't want to do that anymore, well, then you have to find a new habit, a new thing to do, and maybe you start going to the gym, and then you start to talk with people who are at the gym, and then suddenly you have new perspective on life, maybe, or you have something else to do, and it changes you. What you do changes you, I think. But if I should summarize it, why do you lose friends? Because of life. Because everything changes. And it's okay. It doesn't mean it's bad. We should lose friends. Because if you haven't lost a single friend since you were born, then I think you're doing something wrong. Keep it going, guys.